Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to Emerald Coast, USA. We just finished up planting field number 5 with barley. We did that in a live stream the other day. And we're going to go ahead and put some tillage radish in one of our other fields here so that it is ready to go. I believe it's already been, I'm not sure if it needs to be cultivated or not. I don't think so. I believe it's already got 2 stages of fertilization, but we're going to check that real quick before we go ahead and do this. Let's see here. Here we are. Let's see. Field 2. Field 2. Right here. There we are. Fertilize. Got 1 stage of fertilization. So when I cultivate, or when I plant this field, that'll be 2 stages, and then when the tillage radish gets cultivated under, there'll be 3 stages, so they'll be good to be seeded basically. So tillage radish is what we're looking for. Oral seed radish, sorry, as I call it in this game. Alright, let's shift the course over here a little bit. And we'll use that for the first little bit there. There we go, nice. Yeah, so this is kind of one of the different ways you can fertilize your field in the game. I suspect they'll probably kept this in the new version of the game as well. It'll just be, maybe they've added some other things, I don't know. For all I know, they have. Well, as far as I know, they haven't. Not like this, at least. They added the oats and cotton, for example, but they didn't add another cover crop, I guess is the way to describe it. So, like in this game, the cover crops really only when you have seasons does it kind of make sense to use it. Otherwise, they're kind of like, whatever. I think it's close enough. Let's see here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's only with the only with seasons does it make sense to me, at least, to use oilseed radish at all. I mean, because normally you could plant it. If you're gonna leave this field fallow for a while, that's one thing. But if you're just gonna plant it again, like later on, like without seasons, it's kind of like, okay, well, why did I just plant canola there in the first place, sort of thing. So that's been my experience, at least. Just stick with the one. Oh, we got some grass ready again. Probably do some silage, which I actually do need too. Do we have a field that's closer? Field 5 is closer. I think we actually filled up our silage. Not pit, but I think our vertical silo last time. At least I think we did. I was just thinking because our animals actually do need a little bit of silage, so that might be something to take a look at. Apparently I'm going just a little bit too far. Not much though, just a little bit. Try and keep it close to the fence. I've never liked fields that have the fence like right beside the field like that. In my world, there needs to be a little bit of a buffer zone there. Because the number of times I've, clipped a farm implement close to the edge is ridiculous. Like that. There we go. Make the turn here. We'll just go back this way real quick. There we go, and then we'll go up and down the field here. Probably won't need to do, well, in reality I should do a second headland on the bottom too, so what we'll do is we'll run this down the one side here, and then finish that little area up there. There we go. I will turn around and do another headland on the bottom there. Clean it up a little bit. When you have a giant cedar in a tiny field like this, it's, you know, this is the way it works. Do a few passes, then you're done basically. So there we go. I don't know. I like the idea of oilseed radish for sure. It's a question of where it becomes helpful, and it's not always helpful in the game. But it's cool that they added it. So I don't know. Maybe they'll add some season-like things in the new version of the game. Who knows? Alright. Second headland there on that side. That should give us more than enough space to turn around, I think, now. At least I think it does. There we go. This particular series should make easy work of this field. So it should be 2 levels of fertilization. It is indeed good. Just wanted to verify that. It'd be kind of silly if it wasn't. Alright. I don't know if you could hire a worker in this context. I don't think it would do a very good job because the way it has to turn. Just because the fence is on all sides basically. So like if I did that with a worker, I would probably have to do what I just did, do 2 headlands, and then set the worker on its way. And even at that stage, it's not necessarily a guarantee that it's going to work, so. A little GPS turn there. It's pretty solid actually when you get the GPS set up the way you want it to. Like I just told GPS to make that turn there. It wasn't like a end of the field style turn where it's like, okay, well this is where you have to be. So in this scenario, I just kind of set it up. And let's see how this is gonna work here. How many passes do you have to do? Not many actually. Just debating whether a hired worker would even do the job properly or not. Most likely not, but you know, you like to be a little hopeful sometimes. Alright, here's another GPS turn here. Nice. Just missed a little tiny bit in the edge there. I don't know why that was missed though. Must have been that little section there. In reality, that's probably what it was, so. Yeah, I don't know if we have a placeable. I think we do. For silage. Let's just see real quick. So this tractor is over here. For some reason. No. Guess we could use this. Yeah, there we go. Thought we had silos over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to hook up like this. Nope. Gonna have to turn that thing around. Just nudge it in the right direction. There we go. I don't know how that even got there like that in the first place, because oops. It's funny, I was waiting for a keyboard steering to turn my camera there. I've gotten so used to that. There we go, we should be able to hook up to this. At least I thought we'd be able to. Yeah, maybe we can't. Must not be a pin hitch style. Kind of surprised actually. Thought we would be able to. No, it appears we cannot. Okay. What other tractor do I have here then? None, most likely, of course. Yeah. Guess we'll finish this off real quick then. Yeah, I thought we had another tractor there, but I guess we don't. They're all in use for other things apparently, so. The reason why we're doing this now is because we're trying to get it in before the before autumn really sets in. And we're not able to plant anything basically. And this also is like a cover crop basically, so because we didn't have anything because we had barley in this before, I believe. So by putting this cover crop in, it will allow us to not leave the field totally barren. I've seen that more than once in real life. Not always the best thing to do, but you know, some people do that, so it is what it is. There we go. Probably got about 2 passes after this one left, and that'll be done. Doesn't take much sometimes. Like I said, again, with a big seeder, it really doesn't take any time at all, but that's why you go for the bigger seeder. Now, if I had to use a seed hawk, I think the seed hawk would have been a little way overkill on this, I think. But, you know, strange things have happened. If I had had one, I probably would have used it, I think. Well, I wouldn't have had many other choices. I think this is the only thing we have that that can plant oilseed radish anyway, so. Alright. Nice smooth turn. Good. One more pass to do, and then that'll be that field done. And then we still have that cornfield we need to harvest at some point too. I suppose we could chaff it. It's a long way to go, the chaff though. And it's such a small field as well. Well, could go either way. Could go chaffed it, or we could get the corn seeds or cereal out of it, sort of thing. Grain. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Last pass here. Perfect. Nice. Good, good, good. Alright, so there's a little tiny bit at the entrance there we'll fix up, and then that'll be that. And we could use this field for silage if we wanted to. The bale cell point's just up here. There we go. Let's get that last little bit that's over here in the top right hand corner of this field. And that'll be that. There we go. Perfect. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. My name's Iain Robson. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Emerald Coast USA. I'll catch you guys later.